just losing myself slowly, like seeing myself being lost in that depression. So that's why I was able to, I knew Dana, right? I knew her. I'm like, wait, I got to get back to the happy-go-lucky, what you see now. Just nothing, you know, just naturally a happy person, or just in good spirits. I wouldn't say happy all the time, but just, you know, I'm kind of like mild manner. Like, I get along with everybody. Like, I don't like to fight and argue. I'm not starting trouble. I just mind my business. But I like to laugh and have fun and cut up. Water is beginning to be very expensive. And it's very expensive. Yeah, everywhere, yep. Hey, Louisa, you're here. Good morning. Yeah, 12/7. I write about that. Yep, Danielle. Even on my podcast, y'all. If y'all check out my podcast, Promoting Positive Mental Health, it's on Spotify. Spotify. Somebody thought I was saying Spider-Fi. Spotify and Castbox. And then it's also on Amazon Music. You still have it? Yep. It's real, Danielle. And it's good that you can get on here, laugh and smile and dance and take care of your family though, right? You're functioning, you're making it. Hey Rodney, good morning, happy Friday. Yep, true quote, yep. And 12/7, even with Danielle in the midst of it, like you're still, like she said, I still have it, right? You didn't say I'm depressed, or, you know, because it's a state of mind. How do I, like, I'm trying to make it sound, because when someone says I suffer with depression, I say I live with it. But it confuses people because they think you're supposed to be depressed. They're like, no, it's actually, you just have to manage it, right, Danielle? There's a way to kind of keep yourself, you know, right above the, like, you know, not let yourself slip. Because if you slip, when you deal with depression, right, Danielle, when you dealing with depression, it's, you literally sink. And you have to try to just keep yourself like on a little like buoy, or like on a little float out in the ocean or something. Just hold yourself up. But that medication is there to help. Therapy, family, you know, that's why I always say make sure your circle is tight. Make sure your circle is like those people who know you. You know, Danielle, I got somebody right now that I texted because I haven't seen them in a couple of days on here. Haven't heard from them, and I'm like, I know their story. So it's just not being nosy, right? But just, hey, just checking on you. That's it, right? And then I haven't heard anything. So now I'm really concerned. You know what I mean? And that's what we do, y'all. When I do that post check on Wednesdays, that's real. That's not just, you know, Lord, let me check on such and such. Like, if it's not coming from the heart, don't do it. Right? But pay attention, y'all. Like, my thing is we need people in our lives who hear us when we're silent. You know what I'm saying? We need people in our lives who hear us when we're silent. Because when we disappear, Danielle, we know what we doing, right? Can I be happy with you? I am. Mary still have a breath. Yep, me too, girl. I was balling. Fine, you know, winning trips to Hawaii, like all expense paid trips, and I mean, literally, I be about to cuss when I get on my roll, y'all. I be forgetting where I'm at. Y'all know that's one of my things I'm working on, my potty mouth. But y'all probably have never heard me cuss yet. That's amazing. But anyway, I was balling out of control. But I was not happy. Deep down, y'all, like, that thing is real. When I look at people who flashy and blah, that's fine. If you love it, hey, if you like it, I love it. Remember that? If you like it, I love it. There go my brother, y'all. Hi, brother. Eric. He come. But yeah, y'all, like, I was living it up, y'all, but it was just not, yeah, Louisa. And then when you go through that, y'all, man, take all that stuff. I don't want all that mess. I grew up in Lake Wales, y'all. I told y'all my mama shopped at Family Dollar. We wore our little Easter outfits from Family Dollar. we didn't grow up with all that stuff. And we didn't even know it. You know, it wasn't a big deal. I didn't aspire. You know, I wasn't like jealous of people and, hey, boxing wise. Right, Daniel, I wasn't like, you know, so I'm glad I had that foundation. Because had I not, guess what? When I went into that world, that money would have just become like, you know, I'm chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing it. And that's what I see a lot of people who I know personally that aren't really happy or content. Thank you. That's why I try to help with the whole life coaching and stuff. It's like, there's a way to create the life, right, Louisa? There's a way to create the life you want to live, y'all. Hey, Southern Yankee, happy Friday. How you doing, brother? There's a way, y'all. We're just afraid. We talk about that all the time on here, don't we, y'all? Fear. You know, what's holding you back? If you had a magic wand, if I gave all y'all a magic wand right now and you just said, whoop, swoop, what would change in your life? You know what I mean? What would change? And 9 times out of 10, guess what? 9 times out of 10, when I do that, when I used to be a therapist, y'all, that was the first thing I did with my clients because that was my way of finding out what they saw their issue as. Instead of saying, well, what brings you in today? All right? Yeah, right. You were talking about that yesterday. Day, I rock a Walmart t-shirt and skirt and tenant. The first thing is what you do for a living. A lot of us are making it just to make it. We're making it just to make it, right? Right, Danielle? You can ask anybody that. Ask your husband that, Danielle. It's a great conversation started with your kids. You know what, baby? You seem a little, if you're just hanging out on the side, what would you do with a magic wand? Now, sometimes people are playing around. I'll be $1 million. Like, everybody say $1 million. But it's like, seriously, when you're having that serious conversation sometimes, like, man, if I truly did have the power to change one thing in my life that's really been the biggest concern, what would it be, right? That's where you get those people to talking. Like, oh, okay. Like, because I think when you ask a person, tell me about what brings you in, that person's not going to tell you what brought them in because they don't even know. You know, when I got diagnosed with depression the first time, y'all, I went in for a sore throat. Only thing I did. Yeah, right, 12/7. Yeah, y'all.